So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to start a faceless AI documentary videos all for free using simple AI tools with no editing skills. Now, you all know that on this channel, all we do is to teach you how to create simple AI videos that you can create for your faceless YouTube channel so that you can monetize it on YouTube and start making money online. Now, I saw this video, Faceless AI documentary video, trending on YouTube, and I decided to check it out. And guess what? There are videos that you can create without spending any money. And amazing thing is that you don't even need any editing skills to create this type of videos. So this is the video I check out. This is one of the videos I check out on this channel. Now you can see this video was uploaded 2 months ago, and so far within 2 months this video has generated more than 2 million views. Now when you scroll down, you will notice that other subsequent videos on these channels have gone viral and are making millions of views on this particular channel. Now you can see in the last 30 days this channel has made over 2 million views with just 6 videos on this channel. Now what this means is that this type of videos are videos that stand a chance of going viral and you can monetize it on YouTube. For me not to waste my time on this type of videos, I decided to check on Social Blade to find out whether this channel is actually monetized on YouTube or not. If it's not monetized, then I'll not waste my time creating this type of videos. So after checking Social Blade, that's the World TV studio on Social Blade, it says that this channel is monetized on YouTube, and averagely this channel makes between $537 to $8,000 every month just by creating these simple videos that they are creating. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to create these videos with just simple AI tools with no editing skills. Okay, so if that's what you want, come closer. Come closer and sit down and let's do this together.
Today, we're exploring 10 amazing animals that might just blow your mind. Saiga antelope. Meet the saiga antelope. It lives in the open plains of Central Asia. Look at that nose. It helps filter dust and keeps the animal cool. This creature looks like something from a science fiction movie. But sadly, it's critically endangered. Dumbo octopus. Next up is the Dumbo octopus. It lives deep beneath the ocean. Those ear-like fins? That's how it moves through the dark waters. It's rarely seen and truly magical. Ai in the forests of Madagascar. There lives a strange little lemur called the Ai. It comes out at night with its long, thin middle finger. It taps on trees to find insects. Spooky? Yes, but fascinating. Glass frog. This is the glass frog. It lives in Central and South America. From above it looks normal, but turn it over and you'll see something amazing. Its belly is see-through. You can see its heart beating inside. Maned wolf.
To create this type of videos, you will need your prompt. So this is a prompt I'm going to use to generate this image. If you want me to share the prompt with you, go to the comment section and type share the prompt with me, and I'm going to share a link to this particular prompt with you. So now this is the first prompt. I copied it like this and I went to ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT with this prompt to generate the script for me. So I decided to concentrate on the animal documentary with this particular video. And so ChatGPT generated the script for me. So these are the 5 animals ChatGPT provided for me. Then after that, you come in with the second prompt. Generate an image prompt for each of these animals for me with a solid green screen background, no shadows and other details. So this is the prompt I entered in ChatGPT, and then look at what ChatGPT gave me. These are the prompts that I'm going to use to generate my image. Now the next thing we are going to do is to start generating our image using a free AI tool. So for this particular video, we are going to try one of these images. So I'm going to copy this particular prompt and then go to your browser and type Piclume AI. If you have used Piclume AI before, I believe you know how to access it. But if you have never used it before, go to the search and type Piclume AI and click on the first link. Now click on Launch App or Generate for Free button. Then click on Create button. Here we are going to enter our prompt like this in the description box. So just tap your inside and click on Paste. Then choose the model to Flux 1. That will give you a quality image. Then we are going to choose the aspect ratio. We want 9:16. Then choose the number of images per generation. We want 2 images and click on the create button. Great. So this is the image that Piclume provided. We are going to hit on the download button like this and download this image to our computer. So you do the same thing. You follow the same procedure to generate the rest of your images. Okay. Now the next thing we are going to do is to enter the next prompt. So the next prompt, I asked ChatGPT to extract the narration for me and also to make sure to reduce the pace for me. So this is a prompt I entered in ChatGPT. Extract the narration for me and make sure to reduce the pace. We want the narration so that we can use it to generate our voiceover. So I copied the narration like this right from the beginning, the opening to the end, and paste it in my Google Docs. Now it's time for us to generate our voiceover. So to generate the voiceover, we are going to use ElevenLabs to do that. So in your browser, type ElevenLabs, then click on the Get Started for Free button. So here in ElevenLabs, click on the text to speech button and paste your script here. So this is the script I paste here, and then click on voices to choose one of the voices to use. Because it's a documentary video, look for voices that is a bit charismatic. So I'm going to use the Mac that has a conversational voice, is a bit active. So I'm going to use this particular voiceover option. But if you have not selected it yet, come to the library like this, click on the library button and search for any voiceover. Just take your time and go through all the voiceover options and use one for your video. Now let's go back to our text to speech area and then hit on the generate button to generate your voiceover. So this is what I generated.
The animal world is full of surprises.
After generating your voiceover, click on the download button here to download your video to your computer. Now the next thing we are going to do is to generate our background image. So let's go back to our prompt. This is a prompt. Now we're going to copy this particular prompt. Give me a prompt that I can use to generate a general background image for the entire video. I paste the prompt here in ChatGPT, and ChatGPT gave me the prompt to generate in Piclume AI. So let's go back to Piclume AI. So these are the 2 images that I generated using the prompt ChatGPT provided for me. Now the next thing I did was to download this image to my computer and then organize everything using an editing app of my choice. Now you can use any editing app. You can use CapCut, you can use Filmora, you can use Canva, you can use any editing app that you are comfortable with. So for this particular video, we are going to use CapCut to do that. So open to CapCut, click on project. So now click on the import button and import all your footages to CapCut. So now what we're going to do is to first add our background image to our timeline. So this is a background image. We tap on it and add it to our timeline. It will be followed by the voiceover. So tap on the voiceover too and drop it on your timeline like this. So we're going to drag this image right from beginning to the end of this video. We want to end it, make sure it matches the voiceover that we have. Then play it again.
But some creatures are so rare, so strange. Saiga antelope.
Okay, so we are going to bring our playhead here and start with this antelope. So we're going to put it here like this. Bring this introduction background image. So this is the background image that we are starting the video with. So we're going to make sure it fills in the gap here. Now the next thing we are going to do is to play this video to see where this antelope ends.
Saiga antelope. Meet the Saiga antelope. It lives in the open plains of Central Asia. Look at that nose. It helps filter dust and keeps the animal cool. This creature looks like something from a science fiction movie. But sadly, it's critically endangered. Dumbo octopus.
Okay.
Next up is...
So we are going to end here. So what we are going to do is to tap on this image like this and drag it and stop here. So now the next thing we are going to do is to edit this image. So the first thing we are going to do is to click on the image like this, select it and click on remove BG. Now you are going to click on the chroma key, click on it, select it like this, and click on color picker. Be sure you select the color picker. Now we are going to use the color picker to remove unnecessary color or a color that you don't want in the background, and it's the green color background that we don't want in this image. So we're going to tap on it like this. Now the next thing we are going to do is to increase the intensity a bit. See what you do when we get to 100. Have you seen the changes? So we are going to bring it back to somewhere 35 or 40. Okay, so let's maintain the 41, and then also increase the shadow a bit to 30. So it depends on the image that you are editing. The number is not fixed. Now the next thing we are going to do is to bring our playhead here to the beginning of this video like this. Let me increase it a bit for you to see what I'm doing. So we're going to put our playhead here like this, and then bring your cursor to the top right here and click on basic. So we're going to click on basic. Then we are going to click on the position. On the position, bring your cursor here and click on this particular icon, the keyframe. I'm trying to move the cursor for you to see where I am. So now this is it. Click on the keyframe like this and then move your image. What this keyframe means is that we are going to use it to direct our image. So we are telling CapCut to let our image start from here. Okay, so the head will start from here. So this is how our image will get into the background. Now we are going to move the playhead to the last part of the image. This is it here, and then we are going to move this image from the right to the left. So this is how our image will move to this side. So make sure we move the image out. Okay, so when you play the video, it's going to be like this.
Saiga antelope. Meet the saiga antelope. It lives in the open plains of Central Asia. Look at that nose. It helps filter dust and keeps the animal cool. This creature looks like something from a science fiction movie. But sadly, it's critically endangered. Dumbo octopus.
Okay, so here we are going to bring in the next image. But before we bring in the next image, we are going to copy this clip like this. Right click on it and click on copy and then paste it here. Okay, so let's play this video and see.
But sadly, it's critically endangered. Dumbo octopus.
So now that we have our clip here, the next thing we are going to do is to bring in the next animal. So with this time, we don't need to do any editing again. All we have to do is to copy clip and paste it and then replace the pictures. So this is the octopus. We are going to tap on it, drag and drop it on this clip, on top of this clip like this. Just take your time and drop it. You're going to get two options, either to replace the clip or to cancel the clip. So click on the replace clip button and replace it. So you can see it has replaced the previous image in that clip, right? So now let's play it to see where it ends so that we can bring in the next image. Great. So now the next thing we are going to do is to bring in the next image. Before bringing in the next image, we are going to copy our reference clip like this and then paste it here. We want it to be somewhere here like this. So let's play the video to see which.
Aye in the forests of Madagascar.
Great. So what we are going to do is to copy this animal and replace it on the clip like this. Now click on replace clip. So let's try this again.
And truly magical. Aye in the forests of Madagascar. There lives a strange little lemur called the aye. It comes out at night with its long, thin middle finger.
Great. So we are going to copy the reference clip. Click on copy and we are going to paste it here like this. So the next thing to do is to replace it with our image. So we're going to drag and drop it on the clip. So this clip like this, click on replace to replace it. Now let's play to see where it ends and then bring in the last image.
Glass frog. This is the glass frog. You can see its heart beating inside.
Now let's copy our reference clip again and then put it here, paste it here, and then bring in the last animal and drop it on the clip and click on replace. Now let's play this one too.
Maned wolf. This animal looks like a fox on stilts. It's called the maned wolf. It even eats fruit.
Okay, so this is where our video ends. So what we are going to do is to trim this video. We're going to start from here, on the down part here. So let's zoom it a bit. So we're going to start from here like this, and then use the delete to right button, and then also tap on this clip, use the delete to right, and then also tap on this one too and use the delete to right. Now the only challenge with this one is that because we have deleted it, we have also deleted the keyframe of this one. So what we are going to do is to insert in another keyframe like this. Just move the image manually to bring in the new keyframe here. Let me move this one for you to see. So this is a keyframe here, this one. Okay, so now you will notice that when you
Lone and silent, it even eats fruit. The animal.
Okay, so now the next thing we are going to do is to add a background music to this video. To add a background music, we are going to ask ChatGPT to help us with it. So this is a prompt we are going to use. We copy the prompt like this. Now, if you want to have access to all the prompts I use in this particular video, I'll be leaving all the prompts in my Telegram community. Click on the link in the pinned comment section of this video or the description section of this video and have access to all the prompts I use in this particular video. Copy the prompt and go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to give you a background music suggestion. So now these are the background music suggestion ChatGPT provided for me. I'm going to copy one of them and look for it on the YouTube Studio audio library. So to do that, head over to your YouTube Studio. Now, if you don't know how to access your YouTube Studio, let me show you how to do this. When you open to your YouTube homepage, bring your cursor here and click on your profile photo here like this. When you click on your profile photo, click on YouTube Studio, and then it will take you to your YouTube Studio. So now let's go back to our YouTube Studio. Click on the audio library button like this, and then search for the music that you want to use. So for the music, bring your cursor here on the search filter and paste your topic here. Then click on the apply button and choose one of the topic to use or the music ideas to use. So before you select it, try and play it and look for the one that will resonate with your video. So when you are done, click on the download button like this and download this to your computer. Now that we have this downloaded to our computer, the next thing we are going to do is to add it to our video. So go back to CapCut and click on the import button and import the background music you just downloaded from YouTube. So this is a background music. We are going to click on it and click on the open button. Now, before you add it, make sure your playhead is at the beginning of the video, and then tap on the background music, drag and drop it on your timeline like this. Now we are going to trim the background music. So before you do that, bring your playhead here, and then we are going to click on the delete to left to delete the dead end. So click on it like this, and then tap and drag your music to the beginning of the video. Now we are going to go to the last end of the video to check whether it matches the video or we need to also trim the end. So bring your playhead here like this, and then tap on your background music and use the delete to right to delete it. Now the next thing we are going to do is to adjust the volume. Like I always say in my video, if you are adding an audio file to your video and you see these yellow bars or orange bars on top of the blue bars, it means that the volume is quite high and you need to reduce it. You can even see it somewhere here. It's showing somewhere here like this. So what you need to do is to adjust the volume to balance the music or the audio. So tap on it like this and use the volume button at the top right here to reduce it. You see that the moment you start reducing it, the orange bars will start fading away. So we are going to reduce it drastically, making sure it doesn't overshadow the voiceover that we have on the timeline. So now that we are finished with everything, the next thing we can do is to add caption to our video, or just leave it like this without any caption, and click on the export button and export this video to your computer. So what do you think about creating this type of videos? Is this something you're going to give it a try? You can share that with us in the comment section. If you're also into it too, you can also share your experience with us in the comment section. Until then, watch the previous video I created on how to create AI movies. Subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed, and leave a nice comment in the comment section for me. I'll see you in the next video.